Live from the Coefficient Media Studios in Jackson, Michigan.
This is the Android App Show, episode number 87. This week, Google's I/O conference is sold out in under an hour, so we're going to talk about developers. It's going to be a good show.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Android App Show.
The future of the telephone business is bright and rich with promise for the millions of telephone users like yourselves, whose quick acceptance and ready use of each improvement in telephone service has helped make possible an endless chain of accomplishments. What will it be this time?
All right, this is the Android App Show.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
My name's Lane.
I'm Dave, and we've got a great show today.
Yeah, we've got some cool news to go over. I'm pretty excited about this. BlueStacks has an update. I don't know what episode we talked about this in. I guess you could search our website to find out, the androidappshow.com. But we talked about this before. They released an app for your Windows desktop. Well, now they've come out with one that more properly emulates the ARM architecture that all the Android apps run on.
Yeah.
And they've partnered with AMD to do this.
Wow.
So that it works really well on x86 processors. So it comes with a bunch of apps already on there, like Evernote, and you can run all kinds of free apps. Well, the Google Play Market doesn't work on it right now, of course, because it's only for devices.
So this works on your
Windows desktop,
Windows desktop.
right on Windows 7. You can install it right on there, and it'll have a widget and everything that lets you run apps. It's crazy because it also uses a very similar technology to browser-based graphics acceleration to use your GPU on your computer, just like your Android device would use the GPU on the system on a chip. Wow. So it can run the graphics code just like your browser can do that with WebGL.
Superphone.
Yeah, right on what could eventually become Windows 8 tablets. You could just run Android apps right through an emulator.
Can you do like a multi-screen thing, like have 3 apps running at once, like widgets?
Yeah, yes you can, because it's Windows. You could put it in Windows. But the even better thing is Windows 8 is going to be running on ARM natively. So this software can later on just take that stack right out, release it as a Windows app that runs natively on ARM, and then you can run all Android apps right on Windows 8.
Huh.
So it's pretty big news, when this kind of stuff comes to Windows, because, we got to face it, that's still a pretty big market. Yeah.
Pretty big. We also have some other news coming out. Temple Run finally comes to Android.
Yeah.
We've heard about it before, but it's for real now.
Yeah, well, of course, there's been all these spam things released on the market, and that's what some of this malware has been spreading through, because it's really big on iOS, but there's no Android version. So there's a lot of searches on the Android market for it. People are really getting kind of scammy. And the fortunate thing, though, is if you follow some of these news websites, then you can get an update saying, hey, this is going on out there. But what's even better for you is to install something like Lookout, which we've reviewed before. Yeah. And they will kind of alert you to these apps that are no good for your phone. So go ahead and search the website again, theandroidappshow.com.
Yeah, and it is that time of year again when all good Android geeks have their day. Google I/O tickets were on sale, and they sold out, of course, in under an hour.
Well, of course, everybody wants to go to Google I/O.
Oh my gosh!
Because you get free devices.
you get a toy.
Yeah, so it's worth the plane ticket. It's worth sitting there to collect for it, just to get a free device.
It's like a Happy Meal.
Google. Yeah. So we're not going to be going this year because we have more important stuff to do.
We're a little busy.
Yeah. Well, when you can read everything on all these other sites, like I just feel like what we do on the show, what are we really going to do to contribute with people learning it faster or whatever? Because really, that's once you know about it, you can come listen to us talk about it, of course, later. But I'm not going to have anything interesting to say when it just drops right then.
Right.
So
you're not going to have any witty comments. You'd have witty comments.
I'm
you'd
full
have-
of witty comments.
No, you'd have snarky
But I
comments.
edit a lot. Just don't release, But the bad news is, since we're talking about Google I/O, it's supposed to be for developers, but it's turning into a giant media event because that's when Google makes big announcements.
Yeah.
But Apple is really showing the money to developers, unfortunately. There's been a survey, or not a survey, a study that was released showing that Apple is just paying a much larger percentage. It's a culture of people buying apps, and so they're willing to charge for them. And really, an app that we're going to review this week on the Android show and on our iPad show is going to cover just such a great example of this phenomenon, because you have to pay for Angry Birds space on an iPad, and you get it for free for phones or tablets on Android.
Makes me angry.
But you have to look at ads.
Oh, that makes me angry too.
But on the iPad, remember, Angry Birds used to be charge, and then you didn't have ads,
free.
and now it's free, and you have ads.
It's true.
They just changed it.
So
they're just gonna charge for a while, to download it, and then once that market goes out, then they'll make it free when it gets down to that appropriate point in the long tail.
I don't like
where
where
they
this
make
is
more money
going.
off of ads. So.
Well, they have like a bunch of different kind of Angry Birds.
Yeah, they do, but this is the new big one, and
Yeah.
it's a new kind of business model. But again, it all goes back to what kind of markets you have on the iPad.
Yeah.
On iPhones, people are willing to pay for apps. For some reason, on Android, they're not, and I think it's more of having an Android phone on accident because it's a smartphone, and having an iOS device on purpose because it's an Apple device.
Premium.
So you just have a larger population of people that don't care as much. But when you're on an Apple, playing mindset, you're in the buying apps mindset.
True.
That's why you bought the Apple device. So.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'm done ranting about it. But people should be buying more apps on Android. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't have ads on mine.
I know, and you paid money for it.
I did.
And I would pay money not to have the ad on there.
No,
They don't even give
this
you
is
the
the
option.
old Angry Birds. That was the old Angry Birds.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
They had one
As
with
usual.
no ads.
Oh, so they have one with no ads and one with ads now?
No. The one that you paid money for has ads now.
And you can't... No, it didn't. It didn't have any ads.
Not the original one. It was one they released after this.
Oh.
Whatever.
It makes me angry.
Well, angry like birds, I guess.
Mhm.
Let's get into some app reviews.
Please, let's do that.
I'm tired of complaining.
To the Gadget Cam. Look at this. Oh, yeah, we got it working today, don't we?
So
Is
this
it working,
week-
guys? Got producers back there. Awesome.
Let's give a shout out to the producers, guys.
Yeah. Let's
Put
say it.
yourself on camera and say something.
Doesn't that look? It looks like a black hole, doesn't it? They're still not lit up. I mean, with lighting,
They have mood lighting back there.
they do. Yeah, it's nice.
At least
Cool.
we don't have it soundproofed off or like with the cab driver plexiglass.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. So they do throw stuff at us. So
But to start banning Nerf guns.
the Gadget Cam.
All right. So the first app we're going to review this week is called Spark 360. And if you have an Xbox 360, this is a must-have app.
Cool.
So it essentially gives you access to everything that you have online except for voice communication. So if you want to send text back and forth to all your friends, you can. You can just go into your friends list, and it'll tell you who's online right now. And you can text them, just like you would if you were on your 360. And this works, of course, on your phone or on your tablet.
Uh-huh.
It's just pretty nice. There's a couple of people that are, real friends. Those are the people I guess I like to text. People that I actually know
Yeah.
in real life that I'm playing 360
Oh
with.
yeah.
I don't know if I would, text just like a bunch of people I don't even really know
Mm-hmm.
online.
In a personal, intimate relationship.
But like, well, Brad
Yeah.
and Dan, another friend. I don't know. I think you know Dan. But yeah, it's just cool, especially when somebody else wants to go online and play. You don't have to go to their house. So, and it's just easier to keep in
Wait,
touch.
so you can
this
play
way.
all your Xbox games right from here?
No, that would be awesome.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that would be a whole nother level. But yeah, let's go back in here. I can show you you can, keep up on all your messages. I guess the one thing I wish it kind of did was voice messages, but
Totally.
that's a limitation of, the Xbox service.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at all your games that you played.
That's
Like it
cool.
has Netflix and Hulu Plus on here.
Nice.
Look at some of the Connect games.
Can you see how many hours you wasted?
Let's see. I don't know. That would be an interesting statistic.
Or those like
Oh,
different?
these are achievements.
Yeah.
And it pops up and tells you when people are online,
Oh wow.
just like it does on your 360.
Yeah,
So it's I don't know. It's pretty cool.
that is fun.
It's like a home away from home. It's not quite as good, as the Xbox stuff, but I suspect that you're not going to get a true full integration unless you buy a
Yeah.
Windows phone.
Yeah.
And there's probably going to be something that they publish that accesses, the APIs that they don't reveal to the public.
Mm-hmm. And steals all your information.
Yeah, sure. Why not, right? In the process.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm here, I might as well.
Yeah.
I guess let's go into the next app then,
Yeah.
which is free. I guess let me go back to the Spark 360 is not free. I
No.
didn't say it was 99 cents. Sorry,
99.
guys.
Sorry.
I'm out of order.
That's okay. We took care of you. It was on the screen.
Awesome. But for the audio people, I got to make sure to give the audio people love.
Sorry.
But
audio
Angry
people.
Birds Space is a free app, unlike on the iPad.
Yeah.
You have to look at ads. So what do you like? I don't know. Free might be all right. So let's listen to the music. Awesome, guys. What do you think?
Yeah.
Just makes you feel like dancing.
Music makes it.
It gives you love in your heart.
Mm.
So you have different levels here, but it's Angry Birds Space. So they're
those speakers are so bad.
I can bump it down a little
No,
too.
no, that's good.
Okay.
Ooh.
And coming soon, there'll be more. So we have, what is it, Egg Steroids is the last one, Cold Cuts is the second, and Pig Bang is the first one.
Pig
so
Bang.
I've been playing this on my phone as well,
Yeah.
which I've gotten quite a bit farther.
Doesn't sync over?
No, that would be nice.
That would
It
be.
really would. I think that, doesn't Game Center support something like that on iOS?
Oh, I think it does.
So we'll have to watch the iPad show and you'll find out if we're being beat, guys. It's kind of ridiculous. But the thing with Angry Birds Space, in case you don't know, is outside of these bubbles, it's space. So you have a object in motion, goes on without
Gravity.
changing, because it doesn't have gravity pulling
An
on it.
object in motion stays in motion and until acted upon by an equal and opposite force.
No, you mixed another one in there.
Oh, something.
Objects in motion stay in motion unless acted on by an outside force. I think is what it is.
Of Angry Bird proportions.
So with these bombs, you launch them up into space, make them
Oh.
explode by tapping again, and the force shoves rocks down out of space to rain on those pigs.
No.
But apparently
Can
I'm
you zoom
just
in?
shooting off ones.
No. Shoot it. Where's the?
Well, yeah.
Where's the? Failure. Nice touch.
That's all the
there.
way in. That's
Oh wow.
so that's as far as it lets you go in.
How's it bomb? What does the bomb look like? Oh, factual inaccuracy. There's no oxygen in space, so there can't be flames.
Did you just pull a Dwight? What the heck is going on here? There's got to be something with my touch screen.
You broke yourself.
I shouldn't have to restart my tablet before the show. Alright, so this one has a planet pulling you in there. It's kind of cool with the concept of gravity on Angry Birds now. You suck.
It doesn't help that you're like doing it at some crazy wild angle.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, usually I'm all the way in, but it still seems to be screwing with me.
It is.
But see, on the new one, you
Oh,
have like
weird.
a dots
Yeah.
lead thing that shows you where the curves are going to happen. It only gives you a little bit, but I think that this game would be much, much harder without that kind
Yeah.
of assistance.
It reminds me of.
That was a good addition.
It reminds me of the one game that we reviewed earlier. Actually, this was just for the iPad. The Pirates, Ninjas, Pandas, Zombies game.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
was an awesome, like,
Yeah.
imploding star of awesomeness.
Yeah. Basically a copy of Angry Birds, but with pirates, ninjas, zombies, and pandas. Can't go wrong.
No, especially if you're trying to get YouTube hits.
Cool.
So I think that's everything we have
Really
for the show this week.
nice quickie. I
Yeah.
like it. I like where this is going.
If you want to see more of these episodes, check out the AndroidAppShow.com. You'll find kind of some experimental stuff that we're doing on there with some things hosted on YouTube and our other stuff.
Yeah.
So
And if you want to follow what's going on with the show or whatever's going on, we like to tweet about it. I think Twitter is a good place to find out information, and that is just twitter.com/Android App Show.
that's right.
Boom.
It's pretty easy.
Yep.
You can also find us on YouTube. That's youtube.com/TheAndroidAppShow.
Tricky.
Yes.
Keep you on your toes.
And we like to talk about Blueberry.
Yeah.
It's spelled BLUBRRY.com.
Yep.
These people are other podcasters doing stuff that they love to do. So check them out. They're helping us out. We want you to find some other people like us. So go look it up.
What?
No, what is it? Good news?
Angry Birds.
Yeah.
There's Angry Birds HD and Angry Birds for the iPhone,
Yeah.
so they don't sync over.
I don't know.
Anyway, we'll try it.
I'm still dying for app makers to do that. I want my app to work between, I have an iPod Touch. Why shouldn't my levels be unlocked on that? It's ridiculous.
No kidding. When we figure that problem out, we'll come back to you. But until then, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
See ya.